All right, and what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Tig of Project Open Mic. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Sorry for the late start, technical difficulties, but we're here and we're gonna keep the show going as usual. So with that, I wanna, as usual, introduce my well, a couple of people here if they're here, but you know. So Mr. Trip, how you doing, sir?
No one but that name here, but I am honored to take this platform to give a shout out to the media that did not hesitate to condemn me as a racist, to blame all white people in America. They are such garbage. Hey, open up! I have to go. Take good shot. The bloody hell is that person doing? Never mind. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
You are something else, you know? You know that?
What?
You are something else. But anyway, how you doing, sir?
Well, I'm doing all right now. That shindig.
Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. All right, so mostly look like it's just me and you tonight. I apologize again for the late start, guys. You know what I said, but we're gonna be talking about stuff as usual. There'll be some stuff from, of course, from last night that that could transcribe over to this show. So we gotta let's start off. Let's get the video clip out of the way. So at least we got it out of the way. All right, let's do that. So we have it out of the way. Let me put it up here so we can see it. All right. So last night we had President Joe Biden had his first press conference with the media. Ooh. Oh boy.
Better late than never.
What? That's that. You know what? Touche. That you're correct on that. Better late than never, since he's the first president that ever did something that long. So hey, it's a first. It's a first.
In our lifetime.
Well, things were different back then, so we can understand that. But it's a first, and that. But let's just hear what the man have to say, because I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. I didn't watch it live. I said last night I was not gonna watch it live, but I watched. But did I watch the clips? Oh boy.
Oh, I've watched the entirety of it, and
you're a better man than I am, sir. You're a better man than I am.
It seems like I have no life.
I wouldn't say that now. But okay. Before I play the clip, what did you think about the speech, or
let's just say he sure didn't come out really prepping, or more like
he prepped. He prepped. Problem is though, execution.
Well, I was about to say, his speech didn't come out like it was really all prepped up that it had to be. Because even I had some hard time following. At least, but at least it's much better than shooting them under pressure.
Shooting what?
Shoot them under pressure.
I got you. Well, like I said, let me hear the man speak, and we'll go from there. because yeah, how Schumer now that was funny.
Inauguration in January, more than 60 days without facing the media properly. And we discussed his problems with a surge of would-be migrants on the Mexican border as we previewed his first White House press conference, which was imminent. Well, it happened last night, and it was a whole lot worse than most of the media will ever tell you. First up, border protection. And instead of admitting that abandoning Donald Trump's border wall and taking a softer stand on immigration was encouraging a rush on the borders, President Biden proffered another reason.
People are coming because I'm the nice guy. That's the reason why it's happening. That I'm a decent man, or however it's phrased. That, you know, that's why they're coming, because no, Biden's a good guy.
Wow. Now, not only is that...
Nah, I think they believe Biden's a sucker. That's what it is. Biden's a good guy. Okay. I'll let it go. I'll keep on playing it.
Very lame. It also doesn't seem to explain the increase in potential immigrants and rush on the borders that the Trump administration was trying to deal with.
Does anybody suggest that there was a 31% increase in Trump because he was a nice guy and he was doing good things at the border?
Yeah, it's kind of confused, isn't it? And inconsistent on a crucial national policy issue. Then again, perhaps it's not surprising when you consider how long the president spent in the Senate.
We should go back to a position of the filibuster that existed just when I came to the United States Senate 120 years ago.
120 years ago? It's not that old. Now, since the press conference, pictures have emerged of cheat notes the president had on hand. Some were noting key issues and facts, fair enough, and another one with photos of the journalists and their names with numbers penned alongside them, presumably in the order in which that they were going to ask their questions. But this didn't seem to help Joe Biden much.
I had a card on this. I was going to give you the statistics, but you probably know them. That it used to be that
This, ladies and gentlemen, is the leader of the free world. I hope you feel secure.
Oh, we're screwed.
The leader of the free world needs to be robust and sharp. And this is alarming.
We want to work together, or they'll decide that the way in which they want to proceed is to
Now, former President Donald Trump was watching this, and he noticed the sharp difference between this unsteady but polite episode and the constant sparring he endured and sometimes enjoyed with journalists.
Well, they were strange questions, and they were asked in a very interesting way. It was like softballs, like you're throwing softballs up, and it's just a different world. Nobody's seen anything like it. You know it. You know it better than anybody. You cover it so well, and it's very sad to watch. Actually, they're feeding him questions. They're easy questions. I noticed Peter Doocy didn't get to ask a question today, and there could be no difficult questions. And they're ready to rip the microphone away if somebody did get a little bit testy. He just, look, the whole thing is ridiculous. You know it, and so do I.
But Biden, incredibly, suggests he might be a candidate again in 2024.
Oh, no, he ain't.
my predecessor. Oh, God, I miss him. No, an answer is yes. My plan is to run for re-election.
No, you ain't.
Surely he jests. A grateful nation holds its breath. A grateful world, perhaps. The poor bloke knows that if he admits this early that he won't run again, he'll be a lame duck from the start. So we get this farce.
If you do run, will Vice President Harris be on your ticket?
I would fully expect that to be the case. She's doing a great job. She's a great partner. She's a great partner.
And do you believe you'll be running against former President Trump?
Oh, come on. I don't even think about it. I have no idea.
You don't have no idea, nothing.
You can say that again. Now, I don't want to be too unkind here. I love elderly people. I hope to be one myself someday. But this is the most important man in the world. And at 78, he does not appear to be up to the task, certainly when it comes to this sort of public advocacy.
So the best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway, we're going to get a lot done.
This is no joke. And just because you're glad Trump is gone doesn't mean you have to cheer for Biden. These are dangerous times with a pandemic.
Wow, he couldn't even finish the sentence. We're gonna get things happen. That's sad. That's sad. Trip.
Now you wonder why I said that it looked like he didn't. It didn't look like that he got anything prepped. And those, oh my goodness, those are just
No. Like I said, he was prepped. I told you. You said it the wrong way. He was prepped. He just couldn't execute it. Because again, if we look at if I bring it back up on the screen, I'm just gonna bring it back on the screen. Remember, he had pictures like this just showed.
Yes, I did not know that. Only now that I've seen this clip, I'm like, wait, what? Actually, pictures of the journalist.
The president. He says the president infrastructure, United States, now ranks 13 globally in infrastructure quality. Which he's saying that is messed up because they're gonna try to pass the stupid $3 trillion. Again, $5 trillion in 2 months. Good God.
You know what? Speaking about the infrastructure, you know what? You know,
China
that was an answer to a question. And you know what that question was about?
No, what was it about?
It was about gun control.
What the heck? That got to do with anything?
Hey, I was looking at it live.
I hear you.
And and when he started about infrastructure, I'm like, wait, the question was about gun control. Where did infrastructure come from?
Well, infrastructure came from because they try to use it. That's the new thing they're gonna do to pass the next bill, the next $1 trillion of bill. They're gonna try to pass. China has 3 times more infrastructure than the U.S. It's a bigger country. 1, 2. Not all the infrastructures are great. Go back to the hospital where the coronavirus was, where they built in a couple days. Not really doing good. Basically, it was a prison for people. It was not a health facility. It was a prison.
Yeah, I was about to ask the question. How good are those materials that they were using?
And I like this one right here. Bridges. More than 1/3 of our bridges, which is 231,000, needs repairs. Yeah, who said that was gonna? Okay, I will blame Trump for this as well too. But let's go back to the original person who started this. Obama was the one who said, "Oh, we're gonna work on all the bridges. These are ready-made. These are shovel-ready jobs to go for." Nothing at all.
Yep.
So that's y'all problem, Joe Biden and Obama. That was y'all problem. I remember when President Obama came out and said, shovel-ready jobs. Nothing happened. And Trump didn't do nothing either.
Yeah.
And I know you ain't gonna do nothing either. So let's not even pretend. But then I'm gonna skip to the picture right there. Look at that. Pictures, names, and have numbers for the questions that was pre-set up for him so you could answer the questions.
Real softball questions, and I can't believe how he missed some of those softballs. It was big. It was a strikeout.
Yes.
Just about the entire conference or the Q&A.
I got you.
I'm not sure if this person showing a clip of where at one point he literally walked, at least tried to walk off from the podium when a journalist was actually asking questions, and he had to back up. No joke.
No, I get you. I get you.
And he was even answering that questions off the mic. You could barely hear him talk.
I understand that totally.
And you can fact check me on that, YouTube.
You ain't gonna be all that evil now.
Just say, just pointing it out there.
Yeah. No, I got you. But that's just how sad that was.
It was really sad.
Oh, I get it. I know it was. But
And you,
you're
right.
I like the power play. Kamala Harris did a wonderful job.
What kind of job is that? What, the Iran deal?
That was a bad idea. And China?
Still waiting on that.
Oh yeah, and again, I don't know if you saw it last night. You saw the show last night, Trip, or not? That I said, who's firing missiles again?
Oh my goodness!
It's
like, yeah, let me show you my power.
Yep.
Still nothing.
That's just it is crazy. And then again, and now you know what happened is he also put Kamala in charge of the southern border crisis. Oh goody.
Is that before or after she replied to a question about visiting the board? Visiting the board, go like, not today. Oh my goodness!
No. You gotta do the laugh, like our boy says. You gotta do the laugh. Gag. If y'all don't know, there's a YouTuber called Jericho Green. He's from California. He's funny. He is funny. Gag. That's the way she laughs.
Yep.
She and Hillary Clinton. Those, I'm telling you, Kamala Harris is the Indian version. Indian version of Hillary Clinton. They have no soul, and they're so disingenuous. Oh,
you know what? The way, if she could have answered that question without the laughter, it would have been so much better. And much more genuine.
Well, that's what I said. She's not genuine. That's what I said. She's contrived.
Well, she can't even fake it.
She's Hillary Clinton. Both of them are the same people, different skin color. That's it. The only opposite is Hillary didn't. Her husband was sleeping around. Kamala was sleeping around. Went horizontal to went vertical.
Yep. Like, she doesn't need someone to do it beside her. She do it herself.
Yeah. Exactly. But that's just But you know what? Go ahead.
I was going to say, as much as I I fault for the Biden administration to just kept quiet. Yeah, just kept quiet when it comes to the whole that discussion between them and the CCP, China. That they just kept quiet and take the accusations. And I'm like, at least they kept quiet enough for China to basically overstepped their boundaries and tried to sanction not even not even the U.S. South, but at least uh, this is, two politicians from the EU, yeah, from the EU that got them in the hot water. I mean, as in China got themselves in the hot water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah.
But
Well,
yes, you were saying.
no, I was gonna say that's again. Look, it's just I don't know. I mean, that just that looking at that and seeing the clips make me think, oh boy, 4 years of this. I don't even think.
Yep.
Again, he ain't gonna last 4 years, as you can see how he was at the ending. Like we're gonna do we're gonna we're gonna get things done. What? Hello?
Nani?
Is Biden in there?
Yeah. Commander in Chief, do you copy?
Oh my goodness, yeah. I tell you, it yeah. It's bad. Well, what can we do?
Were any of us going to last 4 years?
Oh, I know I am, so
I probably will.
So
But you know what? For the people who literally ask for the circus to stop from the last 4 years, we're gonna have a different kind of circus for the.
oh yeah,
the next
Chip,
4 years.
you brought up something I need to talk to about. Since Anderson is here, you could, whatever. No, this guy got arrested, which he should. San Francisco Zoo. Again, I don't know why it attracts stupid people, but it do.
Hey, nature calls.
Last time when the kids messing with the tiger and the tiger, and the sad part about it, the kid who got killed by the tiger was the one that was not messing with the tiger. That's the only sad thing. Oh, that's the only sad part about it. I wish the person who messed with the tiger got beaten by the tiger, eaten by the tiger. But this young fellow, 25 years old, thought it was a genius idea to go down in the elephant pit to take a picture with an elephant with his 2-year-old daughter. The reason I laughed at, and the reason I said that, this person was Hispanic.
Oh no!
I don't know what.
I disavow.
You're an ass. You're an ass.
Ooh, language. But yeah, I'm with Anderson. I don't know what this person was thinking.
Well, these days, who's thinking? Not the president who stole the election, and not anybody else either. These days, people are just creatures of impulse. They don't think one step ahead. They just do it. Maybe it's because of the cell phones and the radiation and stupidity they produce. I don't know.
I thought the way they produce offsprings.
Well,
Sorry.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Oh, sorry. Go and answer. My bad.
No, that's the sad part. The people who should not be having kids are the one having them by the many. And those who might be good parents are every day their chances of having a family get nil and null.
Squandered.
Yep. But the thing I care about it is this. So, of course, he went down in the pit. People was like shouting at him, "Don't do this! Don't do it! It was stupid." And then the elephant starts charging, and he barely made it out alive. And I do mean barely. You look at that video.
With his daughter?
He tossed the daughter, so the daughter, whatever, and he fell through like they were like a little pit at the end, so the elephant could have maybe squash him. And of course, he's been arrested for child endangerment. And I'm like, yeah, hey, Jorge. Who told you that was a smart idea? And also, Mrs. Jorge, I don't know if they were married or not.
I was about to ask, where's the
I
wife?
can't tell. I don't know if it's a wife or not.
What
They
did
said
you
wife.
see
Or the
in him?
mother? Or the mother?
No, the mother went with the child, and I'm like, did you look at what you were did you was it well, let's be honest, it was an accident. Let's just be honest. It was and then basically that's what happened, right? Because what made you think to open your legs to that moron?
They just wanted to have some fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know what? There are other types of fun. Why did it have to be that one?
I don't know. Maybe his Speedy Gonzalez was too quick.
Oh, dang! I saw that video. It's like, dude, you was. I'm like, but the thing, and like the thing I think about it, look, the thing about it is right. Look, I don't want the daughter to lose her father. All right. Now, if he was a single dude, Elephant, do your job. I don't want him to reprocreate, but he's already he already done produce a child, and it's a female. Please, I already see this is not gonna go well, but please now they have some maybe they hope the grandparents, the uncles and stuff have smarts to put endow into these children. Please.
Sadly, that's usually the case with these Mexican families. It's not the actual procreators. It's usually people around them who hopefully take up the slack and do a good job of it.
You see here, Benfica? You better not turn like your father.
Bendijo.
I get a feeling that guy's gonna do something like this again.
Well, he's in jail, so.
Well, after he's being freed.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Man, that's just so crazy that you would do something like that.
Where in bleeding hell is Peter on this?
I don't get those crazy involved.
Yeah, thank you, listen. We don't need to combine crazy with crazy, okay? No, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
It's a joke, by the way.
Joke, you say. But yes, that's just how it is. So we have that. Then of course we have the what do you call it? You have that. The border is crazy. And again, well, you know what? Let's before we go to the border, let's go to. I forgot to say something last night, because again, of course, they're gonna use this to say, "Oh, let's get rid of assault." Again, there's also an assault rifle weapons. These keep on saying it with the gun stuff. I don't ever, but
the massage parlor guy,
and the other guy from Boulder, Colorado,
who is, by the way, not white.
Nope, he's not white. That's why they weren't so active against them, because he was not white. But I talked about it. I talked about in length last night's show, episode 32. Border, what border? In that I was saying, I forgot to say this last night, because people were like, well, we need to put more laws. You don't think Colorado put enough laws already from what? The Colorado shooting back in, where was it with the back in 1997 with the trench coat mafia? Then what about the guy with the Batman guy who went in there and shot up the place in Boulder, Colorado? He was a crazy nut job. They put more laws, and this still happened. You're not good. There's no laws that's gonna stop this. Okay, I know people will say, well, let's outright ban guns. Okay, good. Outright ban guns. Bad guys don't follow the law.
The law. Did I actually heard correctly that one of these shootings suspects they actually legally own the weapon,
Yeah, the one in Colorado.
the one in Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it seems like between the point that he legally owned a gun and this recent scenario that happened, seems like his sanity went somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a certain way. I don't want to put. Hell, this is a side chat. This is not the main thing. He said, he said crazy stuff. He was like, Trump is the reason why this is that, and he's a horrible person, and he created a crashing economy. I'm like, you listen to too much damn news, son. You do.
Would life not be better if all this media just went away? What would be the loss?
I wish. I wish.
As an aside, I should mention that at least one of these shooters, they had a bunch of social media information, and then it all just disappeared somehow.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the second one, because he was saying, I don't like the president. The president is a white blah blah white supremacist. The whole usual whatever, all that stuff. He's the one who caused the market to crash, and I'm like, economy to. I'm like, what?
There
Trump
was no crash.
Well, no, not crash. Caused the market to caused the job market to go bad. I'm like, no, it was the virus.
It was bad before he even got.
No, it was the virus. No, it was going good, and it was the virus that turned it bad. The COVID, the shutdown, the lockdown.
Rather, the response to the virus is what messed everything up.
Yeah, but and also people need to. I said multiple times again. I'll say here again. He closed down. No, he closed down travel. He did a travel ban for people from planes flying into China and Europe and all that stuff. That's as far as his power could go.
That was it.
He cannot shut down jobs and cities and stuff like that. That is not the president's job, and he don't have the powers for that. It's the governors that did that. That's the governors and the state, yes, but the governors. So that's where the problem needs to be addressed to. But that's what his craziness. So because he wasn't talking about other stuff, that's why they took away his stuff. And again, I'm at this point right now. I'm sorry. I think you guys will agree with me too. I said it last night. Look, y'all don't want to have capital punishment. You don't want to put people to death. I think there's a way to put people to death that it won't be inhumane or nothing. Because I think it's inhumane the way that these people kill people, and we gotta put injection. That's all. No, there's a way to do it. Carbon monoxide poisoning, easy, cheap. It don't cost a lot of money, and it gets the job done. Cheap. But you don't want to do that to people, okay? But people like him, these guys who do shooting and stuff, and is on camera, they're super guilty. No ifs, ands, but let's say we already know we have the evidence. Let's save the taxpayers' money. Buy the carbon monoxide poisoning. Let's get it over with.
Oh, but that's inhumane. And apparently, what these people did apparently was just spreading love or something.
Carbon monoxide poisoning won't be bad. They just go night and then night for real. Very cheap.
More like night forever.
Exactly.
If only. And yet, for some reason, this country goes through some weird lengths to preserve these killers.
That's the part I don't like about it. Like I said, these kind of killers, when you have evidence, you see them get video and they're doing mass shooting like this. These you ain't gotta waste no time. We don't need no trial. I don't need to know what the hell they're angry for. F them. They kill people. They should go bye-bye. Done. Something about other stuff where there's that strong evidence you can't find stuff. Okay, anything like that, all right. But these, because there's videos of these guys doing horrible things. Yeah, I don't need to know. I didn't have enough sex, or I didn't know people didn't like me because I'm black, or I need to know because people don't like me because I'm Asian, or I don't need to know their grievances. I don't care. because they didn't care about what the people that shot those that day. They didn't care about those, and I was like, when people, it's just bad.
Come on, man. We need the reason why they made this choice, so we can prevent it from happening. Keyword prevented. Even though that is still, I was about even though that is impossible. You might minimize it, but using the word prevent.
Well, I mean, let's look at go back to the Florida shooting in high school. What happened down there? The cops didn't do their job. The school didn't do their job. Like a lot of people, they've been telling him this guy's gonna do this. He take away from pressure. Go look at take a checkup and look at him. He had a psych stuff, a mental assessment, and they still didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's my point. That's why I say evil is evil. And again, take away the damn guns. People say, okay, again, look what I showed last night. Look what that black dude did to that Chinese man. Pushed him against the wall, killed him. Stabbed another one in New York. Stabbed a guy with an 8-inch knife.
Didn't need a firearm.
Didn't need that.
Think of some of the most notorious serial killers in history. Most of them did not really use a gun, did they?
No.
There's other methods. There's always going to be other methods.
Oh, that was just shanking. It was a shanking party, people. Let's join in.
It was just crazy though. That's what's happening. And again, go to London. You take away? They ain't got no weapons. Okay, so weapon now. Oh wait, they use acid. Exactly. They use acid.
Yeah, it sure wasn't for a rock convention, that's for sure.
Yep.
I think people think we're in a quote unquote civilized society, they just expect for law and order to just prevent all the bad stuff from happening. They don't really want to live in reality. The fact that something bad can happen at any moment, usually for no reason.
Yep. That is. Oh well. Now, but like I said, and again, we'll get to that. It's gonna happen. Now after the what do you call it? After the lockdown, when most of these young people in their mental state has gone back as crazy. That's why, like George Carlin says, "Hey, it's a baby. Touch the effer, so he don't grow up and kill me."
And it's not the kind of touching you guys are thinking.
No, not that. George Carlin was for what he.
I mean for the ones who would literally take it out of context.
Well, as the old saying go, when you start explaining the joke is
shame on you, Trip. Shame on you.
Yeah, shame on me. Just don't lean on me.
Anyway, let's go to another thing. Like I said, from the border. Now we go to the border. Like I said, I talked about last night. That itself is just its own escort. So you got people. I still don't understand this nonsense. Again, it's so stupid. Again, and you just heard Joe Biden. There's people coming up because I'm a nice guy. No, because you're an idiot. You're a nice guy. They don't give a rat's ass if you're nice or not. I get over there. I could work, and I could get on welfare and get free money for not doing nothing. Hell,
I'll be in hotels too.
And I get free
$10.
And I get free hotels and everything. Yep.
I'm like, hey, I would like my tax-paying dollars to send you back where you came from.
There are Americans to go to Mexico and get that kind of hospitality. or anywhere else for that matter. Why the hell do we got to be the whole world's
I mean,
open?
like I said, I break it down from last night. Remember, all these lefties, these leftists saying, "Oh, America's a bad place, a horrible place. It's racist to all this stuff, whatever."
Then why did they come over here?
But why you want people to come to what? If I'm in a bad spot, I'm gonna tell people, "Hey, come over here and live in this." That's crazy. That's a crazy person.
Well, since I live in California, I live among these animals. I can tell you a little bit of the weird ass logic, but no way I can make it comprehensible. A lot of them believe that since this is a white man's country, they need all the colored people that they can get to overthrow the white man to make this a utopia, the Tower of Babel, all that jizz. Even though a lot of these people have now been scarred for life by the COVID scare, they'll continue to wear 2 masks until the day they die.
Well, that's the choice.
And yet,
I don't get that.
And yet, when it comes to things like rioting in the streets or all these immigrants coming in mass, well, apparently they're willing to put that aside just for the sake of doing the quote-unquote right thing.
Well, yes, and like I said, breaking it down. So that's one reason. 2, another reason is, again, even though I played a clip where the people misquoted President Trump with the whole thing. He said some people don't understand. They don't send the bestest and brightest. Some of the people are rapists and murderers and killers. They are but there's some of them that are not. They're good people too. I don't know. I don't know their history. I don't know their past. I don't know whatever. But the thing about it is, most of those kids coming over, they get sell into sex slavery, which is despicable as well.
You know what? Speaking about that very same conference of Biden, when a reporter basically told him about this young boy, about 9 or 10 years old, actually from Honduras all the way to the border with no supervision of the parents. Nope, it was the coyotes.
Yep.
And we just come to find out, just the day that we've seen a body of a child literally lifeless in the water, in the river. I'm like,
that's not only time. It's been happened multiple times.
Yeah. It's just that, ladies and gentlemen, this is the stuff that we want to prevent.
Mm-hmm. I know of border guards who report pulling out bodies of children and people who keep drowning in the river ever since the influx of all this.
Or how about the people who they found in the deserts who have died from dehydration and children?
Yep.
And you're somehow building a border wall to discourage people from coming in the illegal way was seen as very inhumane.
All right.
And I'll never understand why you ask the people to just do it the legal way. It's just this whole big issue. Like, you can't even suggest that to people for some reason. It's either they come here illegally or they don't come here at all.
Oh no, it seems like just doing it legally is inhumane. It's like, say what now?
Oh, mess a pain in the ass, but think of the benefits.
Yeah.
Namely that you're here legally, which means that they just can't kick you out for any misdemeanor, which means you can hopefully reach greater heights, get better jobs instead of being stuck as a janitor or something.
Oh, you mean can't be or was it useful idiots?
Stalin. Useful idiots. Yep.
They do
Well, hell.
vote a certain way.
Well, hell, look at the Tim Pool brought up was Tim Pool or was it Armstrong? Get it was listening to somebody when they were reading Karl Marx how he likes guns. And they're like, oh, no. Karl Marx was like, I ain't stupid. I need to protect myself from you morons, even though y'all following me. Literally.
Yep. No, yeah, it's kind of surprising that these certain groups that wanted Biden to be in office is the one person that wants to take away your guns. You would think they'd be much more angry about that, or you think that they wouldn't have pushed Biden to be in office when his own party was saying that.
Come on.
And
They don't care.
Beto O'Rourke. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like you had news media ringing a bell saying, racist. And when that happened, they just wanted to get rid of him by any means necessary. Never mind, not paying attention to what was actually going on around them. Now that they got their way, now they're all confused as to why they're paying $5 to $6 a gallon for gasoline,
or why. Oh, wait
why
till
the
the
rent is
summer
up.
come. Oh boy, you people in California, you're gonna be balling like crazy.
Oh, it's gonna be like Mad Max fighting over gasoline.
My goodness, y'all gonna be again, all this stuff happened right after he became president. Coincidence?
No. But hey, you know that favorite Latin song that goes "Dame tu gasolina." That's going to be very famous.
Really? Wow. Okay, sir. So, and you take it to the next level. We just came last year. We came out of a pandemic, scandemic. I call it. Sorry, I'm gonna call it what it really is. But no, a disease. You would think you want to stop people who coming through who don't know where they're coming from if they have a disease or not. You would think.
I guess that's too much to think.
Because Mexico don't want Americans going to their country that have the disease, but you will that don't make no sense. Who's running this ship? This old man don't know what the hell he's talking about. And also, and he's already gonna start sending money back to Guatemala, Honduras, all the countries that Trump pulled the money for because they were like, well, why you sending your people coming up to our country? Well, you know what? If you don't want to fix your problems, why are we giving you money?
Yep.
Well, but Biden's saying like, oh, we're gonna give them back the billions of dollars. I'm like, you son of.
And you know what? I didn't know about this until recently, but it seems like when Obama was in office, it was Biden's plan to actually do that very same thing when Obama was president.
No, they didn't do this.
And it was still a failure.
They didn't do it. They didn't do the very same thing. They did it. There was no plan. They did it. Trump is the one who was sending the money. That's the difference there.
The United States, the simp of the world. I'll give, no take. I'll say this, though. It's not just the moldering Muppet in the White House. It's people who put themselves in all these positions of influence and power, from your schools to your entertainment enterprises, the academics, the scientists, and of course the politicians.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, that's it. I mean, all that combined makes me to think you should not have people walking across the border. You guys heard me say this before. I won't be surprised because everybody thinks it's just Hispanic people. No, they're Africans, they're Haitians, they're the Middle Easterns coming through. I gave a case last night of the Middle Eastern crew from Somalia that had sex slaves again. Nobody talked about that one when they discovered how much children they had there between that one man and all them women and all them kids, which was just
no.
bad. Just bad itself.
Well, the U.S. is becoming like Gomorrah. It's all about getting that nut, no matter where or how you get it, I guess.
So,
Who cares about morality?
That's true. The morality is they're basically getting rid of stuff. Look, it is messed up how that's going that way, but yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's just crazy to see how this is going this way. Like, because again, in California, as you are, go to San Francisco, they have the Black Plague. Who thought something that old would come back to be reconstituted back? They have the Black Plague in California.
Hey, California is the place of hipsters. What's old is new again.
Hey man, you can't call it a black plague. That's racist.
This is how weird it gets. Same people who are scared to death of COVID, they don't give two F's about the Black Plague or the polio or all these other diseases that are coming back. Some of them live near the poop swamps, where they take pictures with the poop squads. You know, take videos of homeless just popping a squat.
Yeah.
So they're okay with that. But if you were to pull down your mask just to take a breather, ooh, they come on you like hellfire.
Put your mask on. Put your mask back on.
On, off. Don't touch your mask. Of course, remember the famous video of Biden put on his mask and coughing. I'm like, you kind of, you know what? Whatever. You kind of made a point.
Yeah, don't trust the media.
No, don't trust Biden too.
Well, if you do, then that's your fault. You get some difficulties.
And again, I wish the man good because again, he's the president. I don't want the captain of my ship to go down. I don't.
Yeah, don't want the captain to hit the iceberg.
I mean, hell, but he make Leslie Nielsen look better than in Airplane. Biden literally he's like Weekends at Bernie flying the plane. That's what it is. He's on autopilot. And autopilot going down, not autopilot going up or level.
Or horizontally.
Oh, level. Smart ass. I said level.
Well, that's the thing, Liger. Ideally, you wouldn't want the pilot of your plane to crash, but when the pilot of your plane is doing it intentionally, and they're also making sure there's no way you can escape, what can you do?
It's not his escape. It's just that these people truly believe they're doing great things. Some of these people buy this craziness, and I'm like, no, that's the ground. No, that's a cloud. No, that's the ground. Clouds moving fluffy. Ground not fluffy. Don't hit that. Stay with the fluffy.
You know what? I don't know what, but it seems like it's like they're playing the original Super Mario Brothers game on the NES, and you know that the sprites of the cloud is the same as the grass or bushes.
Mm-hmm.
So they couldn't tell them apart, even though it's different color, and one's in the ground, the other one's in the air.
Gotcha. I wonder if they're so used to playing God, the power went all the way to the head. They really think that they're invulnerable or immortal.
Yeah, that is that. That is it's just like I said. I don't want him. I don't want the plane to crash. Of course, because that would be destructive to the company. I mean, to the country. But man, it's like they're literally the one. It's like people was filling up is like a ship and plugs. And we're like, we're putting a bandit over the hole. Like, okay, we patched that up. Okay, let's patch another one. Hey, what are you doing? Well, if I put a hole in the back, the water will go all the way to the back of the boat will tilt up. And it's like none of it makes that don't make sense. Just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. But I leave it at that.
People just pray that when it crashes, that you survive and you can find your legs. That's all I can tell you.
Yep. Well, like I said, since it's late tonight, I'll do a few chats and then we'll call it out. Like I said, I apologize. You guys had technical difficulties on my end. So it's on my side, my fault. But let's go with a little bit of thing here.
So, better late than never.
Anelios below from France. Both Kamala and Biden are a great embarrassment. All I see is election fraud when I look at them. There's no actual respect or proud of them.
Amen, brother. But now they're gonna come after you.
Well, yeah. We're gonna do that. Celeste McCarthy from UK. Joe was visiting the retirement village and he stopped by this elderly lady to shake hands. He says to her, "Hello, dear. Do you know who I am?" She replies, "No, dear, I don't. But if you go to the front desk, they'll tell you."
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I just caught on to that. Wow. Wow.
Dang, man.
Dang.
So that's a good one. I can give you that.
If nothing else, at least all these Biden jokes or something good to come out of this.
Oh my goodness.
How dare you?
No. How dare you? That's what it is. Don't trust me. I'm working on my soundboard clips. Okay. And for people out there who are watching a little bit on the channel, I have been, like I said, I've been sprucing up and getting stuff together to make the project open mic and side chat very, very more palatable and more professional as best I can. I have basically got me new lighting right now that makes, because again, I am a dark skinned person.
Yeah, so now you can't look like a ghostly person.
Yeah, the whitely pasty color. Nope. It looks good. I got that. I have new components now that I'm using. I am gonna get me a better camera and fix it so I can take out some of the noise out of it. So I'm getting there. I'm learning this stuff piece by piece. But point taken, like you said, yeah, the chat, you guys, that was a good joke. That was a good joke. I gotta give you on that one. Let's say Sikal Dopal from Egypt. All those people who voted for him must be spinning in their graves. What? In their graves? Okay, that's kind of weird.
Maybe their future. Maybe it's a grave that they already dug. So, when the time comes, they just fall into it.
To that person, I know some people who actually did vote for that fool. I can tell you now, because of everything that's happened, they sound a lot like him when they're double back. Yeah.
No backflips?
Jim.
Backflip with face plants.
Jim, my Fossis? Again, I can't.
Mufasa. Sorry.
It ain't Mufasa, no. From France. Biden is like a groundhog. Come out for the presser, saw his shadow, then went back in the basement for another 2 months. Let me see. Edoman McKeelan from Portugal. What absolutely killing me about all this is that 81 million the 81 million that voted for him don't have the decency to turn in and see what they wrote. Somewhat tongue in cheek. Whenever the real numbers was those voters should have been embarrassed themselves as much as him. Oh, as he just said, they ain't turning in. So are we surprised? Not really. Richard Grant. Richard Grant Richard Grant from Australia. Thank you, sir. And again, that's the first one I've seen from Australia.
Correct.
All the way from down under.
Yep. No real question. Not even then. No complete answers. That wasn't a press meeting. That was a sad attempt of satisfying the public. Didn't work. Potato PM.
Yeah, no ifs about that. Heck, we're still waiting for a State of Union.
That ain't happening.
Yep. I'm not holding my breath.
David Pentre from France. For me, watching the Biden solo parents was like watching a small child mess up their Christmas play. It was painful to watch, and I truly had sympathy for him. But then I see he's been a smug prick sometimes, so I pull it back. Well, point taken, it goes back to the thing with the steps. The reason I have no sympathy with the steps because he said, "Look at him coming down. Look at what I run up steps." Trump doesn't know. Yeah, Trump didn't fall on his ass. You did. And I get
Going up.
How the hell you? Thank you. How you fall up the steps? You just did something new.
What? Hey, who said you can't learn old dogs new tricks?
No. Say that again.
Look,
Who can't
old
say
dogs.
who can't say old dog can learn new tricks? You said the opposite way. I was like, what?
Thanks for the correction. Yeah, who said dogs? Yeah, who said dogs can't learn
New tricks.
new tricks?
That was a new
My
trick,
quest-
all right. That was a new trick.
My question is, if this is something he learned to do going up, what is the one who went horizontal to go vertical going to do on the stairs?
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Holy crap. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Oh boy. Good grief.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah. Oh man, it's crazy. It is crazy.
Like I said, circus.
Oh, it's a circus, son.
Circus of fear.
Oh, it's circus of fear, circus of craziness, circus of this. It's just, oh my goodness, it's just ridiculous. But I get it. So let's see here. Karen Smithson. He's senile. He doesn't need to be in that position. No way did 80 million Americans voted for him. It was a sham. No. 80, I'm gonna go with that part. But there were some people who just voted because they just again orange man bad. It's certainly alarming.
Syndrome.
Finishing what she was saying. It's certainly alarming. It's elder abuse. Where is the medical professionals? This abuse would be reported and people would be in prison. That is true. This is literally elder abuse. Because he has, my grandmother has more cognizance than Joe Biden. She's 94.
You know, from what I understand, Joe Biden had like aneurysms in the past and surgery for them.
Yep.
In addition to his advancing age. I mean, how in any capacity does that seem fit to serve the country? And yet when the orange man cut the sweet and sour sniffles. You know, oh, he did. Step down. Even though he got over it.
Code red.
Yeah. And more than code red. But it's just what's going on right now. That's what's it's just too crazy.
But I don't believe it's actually happening.
Now again, I gotta remember sometimes people do name their kids after celebrities. I gotta remember that.
Oh yes.
Okay, the next person here is from UK, Mike Tyson. There might be that. These Democrat freaks are embarrassment to all of us. The whole world is laughing at us. Oh yeah, Jericho Green. Talk about that. Jericho Green did a good thing about that. He said when Biden went up the stairs, you know what people was? There was two types of things that happened. People who didn't like people who don't like America. There was like, oh wow, this is the best. Like Kim Jong Un. Did you see what happened to Biden? Oh my goodness! Oh, so funny! we go. He can't do nothing. Let's launch some more missiles over Japan. And then the people who were like, who depended on the U.S. and keep backing them up, they're like, oh no, why? This is not looking good.
You got that loose black clip?
I know. I still can't find it. I got a video. It's so hard to go find. I can't find a clip. But he had the loose black is where F.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's just bad. It's just bad. What's going on? Cesar Schultz, yeah, from Germany. At a certain point, keep Biden in office is nothing more than elderly abuse. Wow, everybody's saying it. This should not be. He should be in a rocking chair somewhere with a blanket, taking it easy. American. It's just it's bad. It is bad. Cesar Schultz from America. Sorry, go ahead.
The thing is, once they actually do remove him to put Kamala in place, that's when they're really gonna let him have it with all the controversy. They're just holding it back for now until that time.
Yeah. Oh man, hearing that oh crap, that other scandal that's running around the head, and about guns too.
There've been scandals going on, whatever. Yeah, well, hell, look at that. Look at this scandal with. I ain't gonna play the clip right now. Piece of Eslo's surprised Governor Cuomo gave his brother the okay so he could go out while last year in the pandemic. Shocked, surprised. No, I'm not.
Or even having his family having special treatment for the COVID-19 vaccine.
Yep. That's just what it is. Jim Mahakoni? M-U-R-I. Jeez. Again, I apologize if I can't pronounce you guys' names right. I really do. From Norway.
He's trying, people. He's trying. So we're not all linguists.
No, Murihiku. Mariku. Oh, you know what? I'll read his quote. That's a scary thing for the Americans to think that they have a facade of a president as an actually legitimate president. They also think the world believes it. What a joke! The world don't believe Joe Biden's the president. They believe that he's just there so they could do horrible things to the American people. Yeah, that's the world looking at it. Yeah, like I said, the enemies of the world. That's what they're thinking. Putin, Xi Jinping, of course.
Hey, Putin, let's have a debate.
Yeah, I know, right? He won't do it. Jenny's hurt from the UK. I love you guys' show. Y'all are straight to the point, and if I wish we could have people like that in our news media over here in UK. Like I said, I'm not a journalist, but I find out. But it's funny enough, I find out more about stuff that other. It's so weird. That's not my job.
Again, where I said before, I think I said it last time that I would trust more. I would put trust more into enthusiasts than a professional when it comes to journalism.
Gets you, George Wade. With the truth, where the truth prevail. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. You make the truth prevail. Thank you guys for reporting that the U.S. mainstream does not properly cover. Again, we're not journalists. we just calls. I calls it as I sees it. Sorry, and it's sad.
Same here.
That you guys are looking up to us. Right now, we have about 8,524 people listening to Tempo FM. Wow. We're not that, okay? But I get it. But one more thing I want to say too before I go, because I think that's good enough. That thing that happened to the Suez Canal, where the ship got blocked and stuff couldn't get through. Oh, there are gonna be some repercussions out of that. Your prices of gas and a lot of stuff is gonna go high in mile again. Cause that block did even though the block was for a day or so. Oh boy, they did a lot of damage. So keep an eye on all that stuff as well too.
Got stuck over there like a whale.
Yep, it is. So other than that, I think, like I said, thank you guys for watching us again. You know how the game goes, but like I said, I apologize for the late start. Also, for some reason, on Tuesday, I was supposed to release a video that was not my fault. That one was purely YouTube because I put in release Tuesday. I went back in last night. I look at it like it says release Tuesday, so why did it release? So that's not my fault. I apologize. That one there, but the late start, yes. But with that said, hey, thank you all for giving us your time, your ear, your time, your ears, your eyes, and listening to what we have to say. So with that said, Trip, do you have any final thoughts before we go?
Oh, all I can say is this is John Connor. You listen to this, you're resistant. You know what? I can't even do that meme now because ever since that whole Oprah meme thing, if you're not a dark-skinned person, you get arrested for it. So
aren't you dark?
Yeah, but the meme that I was doing was
white person.
Yes. So hey media, am I going to get arrested?
Yeah.
Just say. But yes, thank you, viewers and listeners. Appreciate that you take your time to listen to us. But until next time.
Hey, that is pretty good. What about you, Mr. Anderson? Any final words you want to talk?
It ain't over till it's absolutely over.
Yep. Okay. Good.
Until then, as long as we're still breathing, we're still marching.
Yes, it is. So that's good for me. Look, I said most of my stuff last night about what we just talked about. Go back and check it out. Project Open Mic, episode 32. What's on basically it's called Border on a Border. I am going to talk about some financial stuff because my regular day job has gotten really hectic and crazy, and about financial stuff. What the heck?
Turn that down, Thier. They're looking at something on TV. I'm sorry. I apologize. How you doing, guys?
All right. Anyway, before that, so like I said, my job has gotten crazy and hectic because we're talking about seriously, if you're gonna save some money because it's gonna be some hard times coming up, which is financial crashes and stuff like that. It's gonna come. So Save your money. If you get your stimulus check, pay your bills. We got to pay your bills. If you best, if you have to. If you could save it, save it. I'm going to do some videos about that because, again, for my job, 1 and 2, for financial people I'm looking at, they're basically it's time to be in save mode because there's going to be some craziness happening. But with that said, you're going to see some stuff. It's in the show. We're going to see some more stuff coming up about videos I'm going to do about that. So I'll do those on their own. But with that said, again, guys, thank you for giving your time and air. You know how the schedule goes. Tuesday going to be a video. Thursday, 9 o'clock Eastern, Project Open Mic on Thursday. And the side chat, again, will be, of course, 9 o'clock Fridays. Without no problems, hopefully, I'll fix my computer and get that. Like I said, that's my fault, but how that goes on with that. So it'll be the same bad time, same bad channel. Thank you all for giving us the time. Hope you have a safe weekend. Take care of your families. Peace out. This is your boy Tig from Project Open Mic. Peace out.
Deuces, everybody.